Good evening, everyone. This is Program Director Greg Stilwell, inviting you to stay tuned next for exciting Stilwell Indian baseball action with your play-by-play man, Keith Neal. Tonight, the Stilwell Indians take on the Siloam Springs Panthers. And now, on with the show. This is it.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to today's game between Stilwell and Siloam Springs, Arkansas. 1-1 the count to Jones, the leadoff batter. This is the final home game, final regular season game for the Stilwell Indians, who have a record of 27-8. Siloam Springs is 14-6. They split with the Indians 2 weeks ago. Jones is hit by a pitch to begin the game. On the mound for Stilwell is Johnny Davis. He's 3-0 with a 3.23 ERA. Next batter is the shortstop, Daniel Webster. Lineup for Siloam: Jones, Webster, and J. Wilmot. Salcido, G. Wilmot, and Anderson, Larson, Hopkins, and Goyle. Ball one. Defensively for Stilwell, it'll be Wilson behind the plate, Steele at first, Bogart at second, Kester at third. 1-1. Soap is the shortstop, and the outfielders left to right are Richie, Cavin, and Gonzales. Runners going. Hit and run, Rose foul down the third base line. Count is 1-2. Webster steps back in. Count remains 1-2. Jones on first after he is hit by a pitch on a 1-1 count. Takes a ball, throw down, out at second. 2-4 goes the throw. One away. Count evens up at 2-2. Full count to Daniel Webster. Tulsa Daniel Webster will be in the regional against Stilwell. Ball 4, he walks in. Head him in the hole and then 3 straight balls, walked him. 1 out walk. Brings up the third baseman, J. Wilmot. Ball 1. Davis is wild. Thrown 4 straight out of the strike zone. And he finally gets in a strike. 1-1 the count. One and two the count. Crowd beginning to trickle in here at Strawberry Field, Stilwell, Oklahoma. A blast into left center. One run will score on the play. He's going to get at least a double out of it. And he holds up at second. An RBI double by Jay Wilmot. Siloam Springs takes a 1-zip lead. Davis was ahead in the count 1-2, but made the pitch too good. Brings up the clean-eyed hitter, Salcido. Swing and a miss. One and one. One pitch is a strike. 1-2. See what he does on this pitch. 2-2. And on second, one away. 2-2 the count. Way inside, full count. Rocketed foul, if there's such a word. Count remains full. Salcido got in front of that one. Pops it up toward the dugout, and it goes out of play. Count remains full. Fouled off a pair of 3-2 pitches. That looked like that might have been ball 4. Has to throw down to first to get the out. Wilson cannot hang on to the pitch. It is the first out that Davis has recorded. Well, there's 2 out in the inning. One runner was thrown out at second base. Two away, man on second, brings up Gary Wilmot, the right fielder, brother of Jay Wilmot. Little chopper, rose foul. Wilmot. G. Wilmot steps back in. Hole 1 count. 1-1. Ball bounces in front of the plate. The runner will scamper to third on the wild pitch. 21, says umpire Kevin Collins. Stilwell's other umpire did not show up, so head coach Tim Barton will be calling the bases when Siloam is running. The Siloam Springs coach will call the bases when the Indians are at bat. Rocketed back up the middle. Oh, and it rolls through for a base hit. Run would have scored on the play anyway, even if it hadn't rolled through. It'd be an RBI single. It's a score 2-0 Siloam. Brings up Anderson, the first baseman. Huge first baseman steps in for Siloam. And rockets one deep to left. That may be out of here. And it is. A 2-run home run. And it's suddenly 4-0 Siloam Springs. Davis has been rocked this inning. The catcher, Larson. Fouls one back. 0-1. Siloam Springs had 3 home runs in their 12-8 defeat of Stilwell. Count is 1-1. 3 3-run home runs. Anderson had a 3-run home run in that contest. He gets a 2-run home run here. One and two. Oh, swings at the ball way over his head. Count remains 1-2. He was lucky to get a piece of that one. 1-2 pitch to Larson. Two and two. That pitch was lower than the last one he swung at. 2-2 pitch. 3-2. Fly ball to short left. Ritchie comes in. Soap goes out. Soap makes the catch. So the Indians finally get out of the inning, but not before Siloam Springs scores 4 runs on 3 base hits. The big hit, a 2-run home run by Anderson. At the end of a half inning, it is Siloam Springs 4, Stilwell coming to bat. Josh Soap takes a strike to begin the Stilwell first inning. Base hit by Soap. Salcido on the mound for Siloam. He has a record of 7-2. Ace of the Panther staff. Brings up Chris Gonzales, the right fielder. Takes the ball way inside. Soap was batting .424. Throw goes into center field, but he doesn't advance. Stolen base for Soap. 2-0 the count to Gonzales. Three 0 Gonzales batting .333, 23 runs batted in, scored 22 runs, 8 doubles, 2 triples, 2 home runs. Took a strike inside, 31. Ball 4, he walked, 2 on, nobody out, 4-0 Siloam here. Bottom of the first. Brings up the catcher, Aaron Wilson. Aaron batting .479, 37 runs batted in, scored 12 runs. Takes a strike. 8 doubles, a triple, 6 home runs. Leads the squad in RBIs and home runs. Bluff throw to second. Soap gets back. Fly ball to short right. And it's caught by the first baseman. Went away. Chris Steele, the batter. Batting .485, 20 runs batted in, scored 23 runs, 5 doubles, and a triple. Takes the ball. Runners were going on the play and still fouled it back. Appeared to be a hit and run.
Tap it off. Big break. Go, 5 o'clock, kid. Go! Come on now.
1 and 2.
Right back in now, Vic. There. Hit him with this. Hey!
Chopper to second. Sacrifice.
All right. You bet.
4 to 3. Runners advance to second and third. Need a 2-out hit from Jay Kester, the third baseman. And oh, they do. Center fielder came running in trying to make the catch. Couldn't make it. Kester may get his first triple of the year. And he does. Two-run triple. Cuts the score to 4 to 2. Brings up James Cavin, this center fielder. Kester, by the way, was batting .500. Had 7 doubles and 5 home runs. That's his first triple. Cavin takes a strike. Cavin batting .382, 6 doubles, 3 home runs, 21 RBIs, scored 24 runs. 1-1 pitch. Will be coming from Salcido. Siloam Springs leads 4-2 here. Bottom of the first. 2-1.
Boy.
31. 3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Full count. Pitch of decision. And Salcido, runner on third, 2 away. Siloam Springs by 2 here. Bottom of the first. And he strikes him out. But the Indians score 2 runs on a 2-out triple by Jay Kester at the end of 1 complete. It's Siloam Springs 4, Stilwell 2. Eight, 9, and 1 batters do appear for Siloam Springs in the top of the second. Hopkins, Goyle, and Jones. Hopkins, the left-handed batter, is the left fielder for the Panthers. Davis still on the mound for Stilwell. Ball way outside. Ball 1. Base hit. Runner doesn't advance on the boot. Leadoff single by Hopkins. Eugene McVeigh now calling the bases in this ball game. Goyle, the second baseman for Siloam. Swing and a miss. Oh, 1 the count. Oh, 2. High fly ball to the left. Ritchie goes back. Oh, drops the ball. Will be a E7. It's only the second error of the year for Ritchie. Two on, nobody out, brings up the leadoff hitter Jones. He was hit by a pitch in the first. Foul ball. Kester makes a dive, couldn't come up with it. Oh, 1 count to Jones. One 1 count.
Starling? It's almost like an word or something.
Get him.
Runner makes it to third. Runner on first did not move. 2-1 count to Jones now. Bluff to third. Swing and a miss. 2-2 the count. Two on. Nobody out. 2-2 the count. The leadoff hitter Jones. Swing and a miss. One away. Brings up Webster, the shortstop. He walked and scored a run in the first. Two on, one out. Ball one. Ball two. Davis is leaving the curveball high.
There you go, Johnny.
21.
Big old one now. Big gap back there.
Runner at first almost strayed too far. Evidently a play was on there. 2-1 pitch to Webster. 31. Goyle gets a stolen base. It puts runners at second and third and one away. 3-1 the count to Webster. Ball four, he walks in. So a single, an E7, and a walk have loaded the bases with one out for Jay Wilmot. He had an RBI double his first time at bat, also scored a run. Takes the ball high.
Pump up, Johnny. Pump up.
'Stilwell coach Tim Barton tells Davis that to speed it up, he's putting everybody to sleep. 1-0 pitch to Jay Wilmot. 1-1. $21. $31. Let's see if Wilmot will take a pitch here. Davis needs to throw a strike. He hasn't got any place to put him. Well, the umpire says it counts just now 3-1. I counted that as ball 4. Yeah.
Right your neck.
Yeah.
Full count now. Full count. Bases loaded. Fouls it back.
Yeah.
3-2 pitch to Jay Wilmot from Johnny Davis. Ball 4, he walks in. So he winds up getting an RBI walk after all. Makes the score 5-2. Hopkins scores. Goyle goes to third. Webster to second. And Jay Wilmot's on at first. Brings up the pitcher, Salcido. He struck out, looking back in the first.
You mean you left him here and you come back and
Takes a strike. Umpire Kevin Collins seems to have a low strike zone today.
Yeah, feed them them little funny stuff.
1-1. Unfortunately, Davis is throwing everything high. Pops it up on the infield. Umpire calls infield fly rule. 2 away. Brings up G. Wilmot. RBI single back in the first. Bases loaded, 2 away. Inning should have been out of the inning, but for the drop fly ball by Derrick Ritchie. Ooh, bad swing. 0-1 the count. Looked like Wilmot was bailing out and swinging at the same time. Let's see if he does like Willie McGee and will look good on this one. Fly ball to right. Gonzales shades his eyes and makes the catch. The Indians get out of the inning, but Siloam Springs punches across one more run on a bases loaded walk. At the end of 1.5, it's Siloam Springs 5 and Stilwell 2. Brown, Davis, and Bogart for Stilwell. Bottom of the order. Trail 5-2 here, bottom of the second. Brownie takes the strike. Jason Brown. He's batting .416, 19 RBI, scored 10 runs, 4 doubles, and a home run. 1-1 the count. Oh, swung at a ball that bounced in front of the plate. 1-2 the pitch. Of course, Tim Barton telling Brownie to make up his mind if he's going to swing when the ball's coming, not beforehand. 2-2 the count.
Come on now. Better than that. Let's go. I'm ready.
And he didn't swing at that one. Full count. Struck him out. Brings up the pitcher, Johnny Davis. Davis has a record of 3-0. Right now, he could be the losing pitcher if the Indians don't come back. Batting-wise, he's batting .333, 5 RBI, scored 19 runs. Most of the runs scored was as a pinch runner. He has a single, double, triple, and home run this year. Oh, to the count. One and 2 the count. Struck him out. Salcido struck out the last 3 batters is Randy Bogart, number 9 batter for the Indians, the second baseman, takes a strike. Bogart batting .376. 0-2, he's in the hole. Got 23 RBI, scored 20 runs, 3 doubles, a triple, 3 home runs. To the shortstop. Oh, bad throw. It'll be E6. Two-out error. See if the Indians can take advantage. Josh Soap, single, scored a run back in the first inning. Indians trailing 5-2. Little roller to second. Second baseman has it, throws, he's out. Indians don't score despite getting the extra out. No hits, 1 error, and 1 man left. At the end of 2 complete, it is Siloam Springs 5, Stilwell 2. Denton Hardbarger is the new pitcher for the Indians. Davis is through for the day. Davis cannot be the winner, he could be the loser. Hardbarger is 3-2 with a 3.53 ERA. Anderson had a 2-run home run. Takes the ball outside. Anderson, a 2-run home run back in the first inning. It'll be Anderson, Larson, and Hopkins. Rocks it to second. Bogart gets it and throws him out. Big boy ran fairly well down the line.
Good job, Dick.
One away brings up Glenn Larson. He popped shortstop back in the first. Richie can't get it, and he does it as it went foul. It looked impressive when it started out, but it just sort of died out there. Derrick Ritchie was about 3 feet foul down the foul line when he caught it. Brings up Hopkins, singled, scored a run in the second. Takes the ball high. Takes another ball. 2-0 the count. Hopkins, the number 8 batter for the Panthers. Three and over again. Puts in a strike. Puts in the cripple. 3-1.
Yeah.
3-2. This is Hardbarger's first pitching appearance at home since the emergency appendectomy in early April. And ball 4 in the dirt. 2-out walk by Hopkins. Brings up the second baseman, number 9 batter, Goyle. He reached on an error back in the second. Hopkins gets his lead at first. Line shot to center. Cavin takes a couple steps back to make the catch. Nothing doing for Siloam. First time today they failed to score at the end of 2.5 at Siloam Springs 5 and Stilwell 2. Gonzales, Wilson, and Steele do appear for the Indians in the third inning. I think I failed to give Steele's lineup. It was Soap, Gonzales, Wilson, Steele, Kester, Cavin, Brown, originally Davis and Bogart, though Hardbarger took Davis's place. Gonzales walked and scored a run back in the first. Takes ball 2, 2-0 the count. Five to 2 Siloam Springs here in the bottom of the third. Gonzales rockets one to deep right center, but the center fielder goes back and makes the catch. One away. Fine play by the center fielder on that play. Brings up Aaron Wilson. He popped to first base back in the first inning. Takes the ball inside. Ball 2. See if he gets the green light like Gonzales did. Head coach Tim Barton tends to get a little bitter pitch on 2-0. 31.
You're waving past us.
31 the count. Rockets it to straight away center field. The center fielder running back in. He can't make the catch this time. It's going to be at least a double. And he'll stop there. Double off the center field fence. One out double by Wilson. Brian Meridith will be the courtesy runner for the catcher. Brings up Chris Steele. He had a sacrifice back in the first inning. Umpire barely gets out of the way. We'll score a run. RBI single. Mark Lacie, probably pinch running here for Steele. In the third, Steele will probably re-enter the game. Makes the score 5-3. Brings up Jay Kester, 2-run triple back in the first. Takes the ball inside. Rocket to shortstop. 1 and 2 of them. 6-4-3 double play. Gets Siloam Springs out of the inning. Indians do manage to get a run on a RBI single by Chris Steele. The end of 3 complete. It is Siloam Springs 5 and Stilwell 3. Hardbarger returns to the mound for the Indians. See what he can do at the top of the Panther order here. Jones, Webster, and Jay Wilmot. Jones has been hit by a pitch and struck out. Takes a strike from Hardbarger. Hardbarger came in the 3rd inning. After Davis had given up 5 runs in the first 2 innings. Oh, a line shot over Gonzales' head. It was just strange. Dives into 3rd with a leadoff triple. But Jones. Seemed to be a strange hit. It looked like Gonzales was going to catch it for a second, and then it just sailed way over his head. Leadoff triple by Jones brings up Webster. The shortstop, he's walked twice and scored a run. Takes the ball outside.
I just heard him.
Up, long blast to left center. Cavin's over. Ritchie makes the catch. Runner tags up and he'll score easily. Sacrifice fly. Looked like Cavin was going to have to make the catch, but Ritchie cut in front of him to make it. Makes the score 6-2. 1 out, nobody on. Brings up Jay Wilmot. Doubled, walked. He's got 2 RBI and he scored a run. Strike 1. One and 1. $21. $22. Swing and a miss. 2 away. Brings up the pitcher Salcido. Struck out looking and popped up to shortstop. 0 for 2. Both times he made the out. He was the 2nd out of the inning. Takes a strike.
Whoa! Oh, damn.
1 and 1.
Get him next time.
So 21. 31 the count to Salcido. Maybe taking a pitch here, trying to get on base. And he does. Ball 4. 2 out walk. Brings up G. Wilmot, the right fielder. Singled and fly to right. Scored a run, has an RBI. He's 1 for 2. Chopper to second. He steps on the bag, fielder's choice. Base runner's out 4-4. But Siloam Springs scores another run at the end of 3.5. That's Siloam Springs 6, Stilwell 3. 6, 7, and 8 batters do appear for the Indians. It'll be Cavin, Jason Brown, and third batter was Hardbarger, but it will probably be somebody else. The Indians will probably bring in a pinch hitter and change pitchers once again. One and one the count to James Cavin. He struck out back in the third. Oh, it rose foul. The bunt rose foul. If it stayed fair, he would have been safe, easy. It's now in the hole, 1-2. Kevin had his 20th strikeout of the year back in the first. He's hoping not to get 21, which is the number on his back. 2-2 the count. Swings and misses. 21 strikeouts on the year for Cavin. Brings up Brownie. He also struck out back in the second. Ball 1. Ball 2. Ball 3. 3-0 the count. Takes a strike. Takes a cripple for a strike. See if he'll be swinging here or taking again. Ball 4. I was wrong. Going to eliminate the DH.
Eliminate the DH.
Okay.
Runner for designated hitter.
Eliminating the DH is Collins. Umpire. I was wrong. Hardbarger is batting for himself. This is the first time in well over a month that he's got to bat. Takes the ball outside. Hardbarger only has 3 at-bats on the season. It's 1 for 3, an RBI. But he gets the sacrifice done. Two away. And brings up Randy Bogart. He reached on an error back in the second inning. The only error for Siloam so far today. Swing and a miss. Ball rolled away, but Ritchie could not advance. Pocket to right center, but right at the right fielder for the out. Showed bad judgment. At the end of 4 complete. Stilwell's going to have to get on the hoss here. They trail Siloam 6-3. 6, 7, and 8 due up here for Siloam in the 5th inning. Panthers leading 6-3. Anderson, the deep ball threat. 2-run home run in the first. Ground out against Hardbarger to second in a hard smash. Takes the ball in the dirt. He hit the home run on the first pitch. He ground out on the second pitch. Let's see what he does on the second pitch here. Fly ball to right, still running back, but it goes out of play. Still runs into the opposing bullpen to get the ball. Bogart throws it back to Wilson, back to the mound. Hardbarger did not want the new ball, he wanted the old one. 1-1 pitch to Anderson. Well, he did something on the first pitch, second pitch, and now let's see if he can do something on the third pitch. Nope, he didn't. 2-1. The count to Anderson. Glenn Larson on deck for the Panthers. Anderson looking for something to take downtown, but he didn't. He walks. Anderson makes Steele look like a baby at first base down there. Larson's flied to position 6 and flied to position 7. He's 0 for 2. Now it looks like he's going to fly to position 8, but Ritchie once again cuts in front of him and make the catch. 1 away. The left fielder Hopkins singled and walked and scored a run. The number 8 batter and the left fielder. Ball 1 way inside. Ball 2. Popped up on the infield. Double play. Runner apparently lost the ball. fly to 6. 6-3 for the third out. And nothing across for only the second time today for Siloam Springs. Going in the bottom of the 5th. The Panthers lead the Stilwell Indians 6-3. Top of the order up here for Stilwell. They trail 6-3, bottom of the 5th. Soap takes the ball inside. He's singled. Ground out to second. He's 1 for 2. Scored a run. Also has a stolen base. 1-1. $21. The count to Soap. $31. Soap will probably be taking a pitch here since he's leading off the inning, trying to get on base. Gotta have you on. And he does. Gotta have you on is what Coach Tim Barton said. Brings up Chris Gonzales, the right fielder. He's walked, flied to deep center, and he scored a run. Took a strike. Low on the outside part of the plate. Soap barely made it back to first on that pickoff attempt. Ball in the dirt. But he's safe. The second baseman caught the ball, but for some reason he didn't slap the tag on. Good throw by the catcher. The ball was in the dirt, but he still made a good throw. 21 the count to Gonzales. Two 2-1 pitch coming from Salcido to Gonzales. He's out at first. Sacrifice 6-3 in high school rules. If the runner advances, you get a sacrifice. Brings up Aaron Wilson. Run on third, one away. It's popped to first. Doubled. Scored a run. Ball one outside. Ball two. Wilson looking for one to rip here on 2-0. Took a strike on the inside part of the plate. 21 the count. 31 the count.
For half a day. I'm not even showing up.
Oh, looked bad swinging on that one. Full count. One of the few times this year that Wilson has looked bad swinging on a pitch. Full count.
Maybe said that.
Runners out at third. On the fielder's choice. Two away. Soap tried to score on the play and couldn't. So runner on at first and 2 away. Takes a ball low. Still sacrifice RBI single. Oh, and that chopper right to second. Popped right to the second baseman, so the Indians don't score. At the end of 5 complete, it is Stilwell 3 and Siloam Springs 6. 9-1 and 2 due up here for Siloam in the top of the 6th. They lead Stilwell 6-3. Goyle takes a strike. He's reaching on the air and flied to center field. He's 0 for 2. Josh Soap is now pitching for the Indians. Davis went 2 innings, Hardbarger 3. Roller to third. Kester makes the scoop, throws him out. Good play by Kester. That was his only chance. He had to scoop on the run. If he didn't, he would have been saved. 1 away, brings up Jones. The leadoff batter, he's been hit by a pitch, struck out, tripled, and scored a run. He's 1 for 2. Soap has a record of 1-1 with a 3.81 ERA. Ball 1 in the dirt. Another blast to right center, and he may get another triple. No, Cavin gets it, makes a good throw in. Bogart hadn't to cut that ball off. He might have been out at second. Did he cut it off? One out double by Jones. Cavin made an excellent play to prevent a triple. Webster's walked twice, has a sacrifice fly. He scored a run and RBI. So officially, he doesn't have an at bat today. Ball 1 low. Ball 2 in the dirt, and the runner goes to third. 2-0 the count. Two 2-0 pitch. Webster still hasn't swung the stick yet. 2-1 the count. Two and 2 the count.
What's the score? Slightly. 63. 6. What, 5?
Yeah, 6.
Top 5. Top 5.
Full count to Webster. Looks like it swings at ball 4. Webster trying to get his second sacrifice fly of the day. Fouled off 2 straight full count pitches. Infield in for the Indians. 3 straight. Foul to the right side. Ball comes rolling back to the umpire. Webster steps in again. Struck him out looking. 2 away. Brings up Jay Wilmot, the third baseman. He's doubled, walked, and struck out. He's 1 for 2. 2 runs batted in and scored a run. In the hole, base hit, run scores, RBI single by Wilmot. Makes it 7-3. Favor of the visitors from Arkansas. Brings up Salcido, the cleanup hitter. Struck out, popped up, and walked. He's 0 for 2. Strike 1.
Oh, yeah.
0-2 the count. Just got a piece of it. Count remains 0-2. Kevin Collins throws the ball back to Soap. The junior steps on the rubber. Gets the signal from Wilson, the catcher. Curveball is just high, 1-2.
Guys gonna die. Went back to the restaurant, slept all day long.
Struck him out looking. But Siloam scores another run going into the bottom of the 6th. They lead Stilwell 7-3. Bottom of the 6th, and number 6, Jay Kester leads off. He's tripled, getting to a double play. He's 1 for 2, got 2 runs batted in. Be followed by Cavin and Brown, the number 5, 6, and 7 batters. I said Brown, I'm sorry, it'd be Richie. They dropped the DH. Strike 1 to Kester. One and one in the count. Chopper to short. Shortstop runs in, makes the catch and throw for the out. Looks like Kester hit just the lip of the mound or something and took a very high hop. Otherwise, it probably would have been a base hit. But he's an out. Kevin struck out twice. He pops up this time for the out. Not a good day in the last game that Cavin will play at Stilwell. We'll bring up Richie, Be his first at bat. D.H. Brown had struck out and walked.
Well, Derrick, get it going too, man. Any number of times itself. Derrick, move it. 4 times. Here we go. We got one.
Richie steps in and takes a strike. Richie batting .344, 4 doubles and a home run. Takes a ball in the dirt. 1-1. Richie's got 7 RBI, scored 19 runs, half of those on pinch running. 10 walks, 4 Ks. Ball 2. 2-1.
Derrick.
31. Richie may be taking the pitch here. Ball 4 in the dirt. 2 out walk to Richie. That'll bring up Aaron Freeman. That'll be his first at bat. Pinch hitter will be Keith Feathers. Swing and a miss. He's safe at second, stolen base. Feathers is batting .300, 19 RBI, scored 9 runs, 3 doubles, 2 home runs. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Feathers has been slowed this year by a knee injury. That's why he's pinch hitting instead of DHing. And swing and a miss. 3 straight. At the end of 6 complete. It is Siloam Springs 7 and Stilwell 3. In the top of this 7th, Siloam Springs scored 2 more runs on 4 base hits. The big blows being doubles by G. Wilmot and Jones, and they now lead Stilwell 9-3. Stilwell needs a really big rally here. It'll be Bogart, Soap, and Gonzales. Bogart takes a strike. He's 0 for 2. He did reach on an error back in the 2nd. He flied to right in the 4th. Oh and 2. Richie Salcido trying to improve his record to 8-2. The rest of the pitcher staff is 7-4. Bogart just barely stays alive at the plate on that pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 1 away. Sixth strikeout on the day for Salcido, brings up Soap. It's 1 for 2 for walk and scored a run, 2 stolen bases. High fly ball to left field. Nobody can get this one. Soap will cruise in with a stand-up double. Both the center fielders seem to be playing in right center. The left fielder seemed to be playing all the way over on the line on that play. It'll bring up Chris Gonzales. He's 0 for 1 with a walk and a sacrifice and scored a run. Swing and a miss. Walked and scored a run in the first, flied to deep center in the third, and had a sacrifice 6-3 in the fifth. Slow roller down to first base. And he's out at first, 3-3. And that brings up Aaron Wilson. Last chance for the Indians. He's popped up, doubled, and reached on the fielder's choice. He's 1 for 3 and scored a run. Takes a ball inside. Two and over camp. Siloam Springs has scored early and often. 4 in the first, 1 in the second, 1 in the fourth, 1 in the fifth, 2 in the seventh. And that one's to deep left. Wilson may get a double out of it, and he does. And that cuts the deficit to 9-4, but they need a whole lot like it. Chris Steele, sacrifice, single, and ground out. He's 1 for 2 and RBI. Wilson runs for himself. Advances on the wild pitch. Indians never quite recovered from that 4-run Siloam first. Down the line, and it's going to go foul. Drifts foul, evens up the count 1-1. Wilson added to his RBI total. He now has 38 on the season. Ball way inside, 21 to count. $31 to count. Still will probably be taking a pitch here. Oh, it hits off the second baseman's glove, and first baseman can't hang on to it. It will be an E4. Wilson scores on the play, cuts the lead to 9-5. Brings up Jay Kester. He is 1 for 3 with a triple, 2 runs batted in. Strike 1. And he's hit by a pitch. What? Well, I didn't catch that ruling, but for some reason... Well, for some reason they say that he can't go to first. Well, I don't know what it was. He doesn't care. He gets a base hit out of it anyway. He wanted to improve his batting average. One more base runner would bring the tying run up. Unfortunately, that Special K coming up to bat here. James Cavin struck out twice and popped to the catcher. And he's out. He reaches on the fielder's choice. He goes 0 for 4 for the day. Kester's out at second. 6-4. And the Indians score 2 runs, but it's too little, too late. As Siloam Springs wins the final regular season game of the season, 9-5. Stilwell's record drops to 27-9, while Siloam improves to 15-6. Johnny Davis loses his first game of the year. He drops to 3-1, and Richie Salcido improves his record to 8-2. Now for your announcer Keith Neal and your cameraman Daryl Neal.